What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to another Pokemon Wi-Fi battle. Now, we may not be the best and every play won't be perfect, but I guarantee you we'll have a good time. Smash that like button for us if you're hyped, and I hope you enjoy. What's good, YouTube? That one aims, we are back again once again, and today we are back with another Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire Wi-Fi battle for you guys. Let's go ahead and load up that Music 23 because it's the best one in the game. By the way, today we are battling a member of the Nappy Nation by the name of Jeff. And I actually tweeted it out asking for a competitive UU Wi-Fi battle, and he replied, if you guys didn't hear the update with the return of Wi-Fi battles, I'm going to focus more so on UU. Not that I hate other tiers, it's just UU is my favorite, and if you're not interested in what you're doing, you're not going to be productive with it. So we're going to focus on UU, and then when we get tired and bored of it, we'll switch to other tiers. By the way, if you guys are hyped for today's Wi-Fi battle, and of course, if you are a proud member of the Nappy Nation, make sure you smash the like button down below for us, because you already know your support is greatly appreciated. And of course, our goal is 2,500 likes on today's Wi-Fi battle, and we'll keep Wi-Fi battles coming. Of course, if you'd like to have a chance to be featured in a Wi-Fi battle here on the channel, make sure you follow us on Twitter. Link to it is in the description. That is where all Wi-Fi battles are set up. It's the easiest way to do it. It's instant. Instead of sending messages back and forth on YouTube or Tumblr or Pinterest or whatever website you want to use, Twitter is the way to go. So let's go ahead and scope out his team. The team we're using, we've actually used in a previous Wi-Fi battle before. I don't know if it will be the last one I was uploaded or if it's another one. I don't know what order I'm going to upload them in because sometimes I get things mixed up. By the way, his team consists of Dimension, which is always a problem, especially when you don't have, well, we do have rocks, never mind. We have Deontay that can set up rocks. He's got a Blastoise, which appears to be his Mega, a Trevenant and a Machamp, which is actually really nice to see. You don't see those two used all too often. Trevenant more so than Machamp. A Galvantula, which could be his lead for Sticky Webs, and then Weezing. Actually, he might be running a Sticky Web team. He probably is running a Sticky Web team because all the Pokemon in his team are slow. Darmanitan can be Scarfed, but besides that, I would say he's got a Sticky Web team going, so I'm going to assume that he's going to lead with Galvantula. In that sense, I would not mind leading with Ambipom, because last time we used this battle, last time we used our team, by the way, is Chestnut, Mega Swampert, Goodra, Choice Scarf, Chandelure, Deontay, and Ambipom. You guys might recognize this from an earlier battle, but we led with Choice Scarf, Chandelure last time. It still worked out for us. We could lead with Ambipom this time and see how that goes. I think I'm going to lead with Chandelure again, because if we do lead with Ambipom and he tries to go, and we try and go for Fake Out, he can't go out to Trevenant, and that would be an issue. But seeing as he doesn't have a Flash Fire user this time, which is what the last person we battled had, we're free to go for Fire Blast, and really that's gonna do damage to anybody on his team except for the Blastoise and maybe the Darmanitan, but Darmanitan's frail enough as it is, so it'll still put a decent, a little bit amount of damage into him. So we're gonna lead with a Chandelure and see what ends up happening. Hopefully he doesn't lead with, he sent out Oak. So he predicted the Ambipom lead, so this is perfect. We are free to Fire Blast anybody on this team. We're free to Fire Blast anybody we want because he can't stay in. He can't honestly want to stay in. We body him in both types, so if we do Fire Blast, then Blastoise is honestly his best bet. Maybe Machamp if he wants to be that guy, but we could burn. Fire Blast has a chance to burn, right? I think it does. I don't remember. I can never remember the Fire-type moves that have a chance to burn, the Fire-type moves that don't. Or it's just like I can never remember the Fire-type moves that'll get you out of Freeze and the ones that don't. Because, like, Scald will, I think Ember does. I don't know. Not Ember. I think Fire Blast does. Maybe Fire Blast. I don't know. It's not important. We only got a minute to think of the move we're going to go for. So, it's not too wise to over-predict first turn. Sometimes you can and get a decent move off. So I could go for an Energy Ball predicting the Blastoise, but I think I'm just going to play safe and go for a Fire Blast and just not worry about it. So he's going to withdraw. If he goes out to Blastoise and I don't go for Energy Ball, he went out to Forearms. Okay, so Fire Blast was the better call here. If I would have tried to predict it, he was probably predicting me to go for the Energy Ball. So we're just going to Fire Blast and do whatever damage we can here. Now, that didn't do... That did just barely under half. So, I could stay in and go for another Fire Blast and hope and pray that we get like max damage or a crit. Or I could just swap out. Because if we don't kill this Machamp, a knockoff is surely going to come our way, and that's our Chandelure gone. We don't want to lose anybody that early. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to go out to... I think I'm gonna go out to either Swampert or Deontay. One of the two. If we go out to Deontay, that's gonna force him out. Or you could just go for like a close combat or something. Does Machamp get close combat? I think he does. No, he doesn't. I don't think he gets close combat or Mach Punch. I don't think he gets close combat. Does Machamp get close combat? Because I know he didn't get Superpower. He's a Superpower Pokemon that doesn't get Superpower until they changed, I think, in 6th Gen. Does he get close combat? He gets Cross Chop. Yeah, he does get close combat by breeding. Never mind. So I think what we're going to do is, in the 20 seconds we have to make a move, it's either Swampert or Deontay, and I feel like when I look at the rest of his team, Swampert proves to be a little more effective, so I'm going to go out to Deontay on this one, and hopefully the knockoff is what he's predicting, or what he's going to go for, predicting me to stay in, because we need Swampert for Darmanitan, we need Swampert for, he went for the knockoff, Swampert for Darmanitan, Swampert can handle Machamp if we need to, Swampert can handle Galvantula and Weezing if we need to. So I'm going to go ahead and set up rocks right now, because this Machamp, he might be carrying Bullet Punch, actually, now that I think about it. He might be carrying Bullet Punch. Let me do my research beforehand and be 100%. Yeah, of course he gets Bullet Punch. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm not going to risk the Bullet Punch. In this case, I'm going to go ahead and go out to Alex Luis and let him just Bullet Punch for days. I could go out to Chestnut and, well, Steel is neutral. It's not resisted by fighting. I think I'm gonna go out to Alex Luis right now. I'm gonna make another switch. I don't want to risk a Bullet Punch. Deontay can't go down that quickly. We got rid of the leftovers on Deontay with the knockoff. And he went for the Bullet Punch, so we're unveiling his entire moveset. We're figuring everything out. That was a crit, too. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is, I feel like no matter what he has, I don't think he can one-shot us. Even if he close combats us, I don't think he can one-shot us. But if he does swap out, who is he swapping out to? The Blastoise? The Trevenant? I feel like, if I predict Trevenant and go for Ice Punch, he could go out to Blastoise, and that's not going to work. I could just set up the Rain. That's going to suck if he gets Blastoise in here and starts Water Pulsing us in the Rain with Mega Launcher. That's going to really suck. So I think I'm going to Mega Evolve, and that's just going to really suck if he goes out to Blastoise. Because we don't have really anything to take that, because Blastoise carries Ice Beam, and that's not, Nutcracker's not going to appreciate that, and literally no one else on our team is going to appreciate that. We have to go out to Goodra and just hope and pray he doesn't confuse us and get crits. But you know what, I'm just going to go for it, I'm going to go for the Rain Dance so we can outspeed next turn, and see what we can do here. That's really the only option that we have. Like I said last time we used this team, it really sucks, because this isn't necessarily a Rain team. It's not built around Mega Swampert like that. Oh, we already outspeed, okay. Yeah, Machamp is slow as shit. I forgot about that. So like I said, you don't see Machamp or Trevenant all too often, so it's kind of hard to play around him. Dynamic. Oh, I forgot about Dynamic Punch. Oh, Mega Swampert, no! No! That's why I wasn't sure about close combat. Nobody runs it. Dynamic Punch is so much better. Oh! Okay, we're gonna have to go for it. Hope and pray we break through confusion. Come on, Alex. Come on, Alex. No! That was so terrible. That was so terrible. Oh my god, that was terrible. That was really bad. That was really bad. That was really bad on us. And now we're stuck with the Rain up, and we can't take advantage of it. That was really bad. I should not have done that. I really should not have done that. Ah, I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have done that. I should not have done that. Okay, so I'm forced to Shadow Ball because I can't Fire Blast because the rain is up. Ah, that was terrible, terrible play. And that's not going to kill, and here comes the knockoff. Oh my god, that was terrible. Why did I do that? Why did I do that? I'm immediately regretting that. We lost not just one, but two essential members to our team just now. That was terrible. That was terrible. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go out to Nutcracker here. That was actually really, really bad because now we have nobody to handle Darmanitan, and Darmanitan is a serious, serious problem. I'm gonna go out to Chestnut here and just Drain Punch. He's gonna Dynamic Punch us, which sucks because now we're gonna be confused. But if we can break through with the Drain Punch, we can definitely. Well, it doesn't matter. The Rocky Helmet was gonna kill him as it is. I should have just Spiky Shielded. Why did I Spiky Shield? Oh my god. So Champ just did all the finest of work. I should have just Spiky Shielded. Hey, we snapped out. God, I'm kicking myself in the ass for that Swampert. That was not good. That was really not good. I don't know how I'm going to handle this Darmanitan Blastoise anymore. Those are two major offensive threats that I really need to handle. I really needed those two Pokemon to handle. Darmanitan especially, I needed Swampert for. So this is definitely going to be interesting to handle from here on out, to say the least. And here comes Darmanitan! Here comes Darmanitan! What am I going to do with Darmanitan? Really all I can do, I don't think I can use Spiky Shield twice in a row. Yeah, it works just like Protect, so I can't go for that again. So really the only option that I have right now, after those terrible, terrible misplays, is to go out to Deontay and hope and pray that I can take this Flare Blitz. I'm guessing since he has a Sticky Web team, he's going to be banded. So he U-turned out, okay. So it's not bad, it's not bad, it's not bad. We could have stayed in. So now when he U-turns out, he's honestly free to go out to anybody. He can go out to Blastoise or Trevenant, which both serve as problems for us. I would like to get Rocks off for that Darmanitan, though. That's really the only option that I have is Rocks and Deontay at this point. So we'll see what we can do. We'll see what we can do. We'll see what we can do. I do not have good luck with Mega Swampert. I always go for the worst plays. I always go for the worst fucking plays. I'm still kicking myself in the ass for that. I really, really am. So here comes Blastoise, which is of course going to be an issue for us because we can't let Deontay go down now. Because if that's the case, then it's going to 100% run house on our team. At least the rain has let up now, so we don't have to worry about rain-boosted water pulses. But of course we can't leave him in, or Deontay in, leave her in. So we're going to go out to Slurp, and hopefully we can eat up whatever hit he goes for. Since we are Assault vested, we just have to hope and pray if he ends up going for a Water Pulse, he doesn't get confusion on us. He doesn't carry Water Pulse. Oh. And of course it burns. Why wouldn't it burn? Why wouldn't it burn? Why wouldn't it burn? Why wouldn't it burn? Okay, so we're going to try and battle back out of this. He doesn't have a ground type, so we are free to Thunderbolt. Leftovers can work with Burn, so that'll keep us alive a bit longer. But the fact that he doesn't carry Water Pulse is nice. So we're going to go for a Thunderbolt if he wants to stay in. He's going to switch out. I'm guessing he's going to go out to Trevenant. Yes, he went out to Trevenant, predicting the Thunderbolt. So that's fine, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine. That's fine, because what is Trevenant going to do? Go for his sub? He might Leech Seed us in that case. If he tries to Leech Seed us, I mean, I'm free to go for an Ice Beam or a Flamethrower at this point. I also kind of sort of want to just go straight out to... If he does try and Leech Seed, that's really the only thing I can think of, is that he would swap out the Trevenant to take the Resisted Thunderbolt. If he stays in, he knows that I'm either going to swap out, and he can get a free Leech Seed up no matter what, or get a Leech Seed on me while I'm staying in. I'm just going to go for damage. I'm going to go for damage, and I'm going to Flamethrower him. And see what he ends up deciding to do. Uh-oh! He predicted it! Oh, no! He went out to... Can we stop? Can we stop with the predictions and the plays and whatnot? Or he's just trying to see my moveset. If I would have hard switched to Chestnut just now, that would have been very, very nice. Predicting Leech Seed. It really, really would have. I mean, is he just trying to get... Oh, we don't have leftovers. We're Salt Vested. Never mind. I mean, if this is the case, then... I mean, we're just going to go back and forth between Blastoise and Trevenant? Is that what's going to end up happening? I'll play your game one more time. He's going to... What did he predict? He predicts... I guess he just figured it would be better than nothing. So, fuck it. He got the burn, so can we get the paralysis? Nope. Okay, so... Really what it ends up coming down to is Slurp's got to live the next turn, which I don't think he will. I don't think he will, but at least we got serious damage off of this Blastoise with Thunderbolt. I really wish I would have gone out to Chestnut. Oh, we lived on 1! That was a crit, and we lived on 1! Oh my goodness, AV Goodra is a monster! It just sucks because the burn's gonna take us out, but that's okay, that's okay, that's okay, that's okay, that's okay, that's okay. Slurp did his job, Slurp did his job, Slurp did his job. Because really the only other thing that Slurp was gonna stop was the Galvantula. So to that extent, we're actually free to go out to... Actually, no, I don't know if I want to do that. Actually, no, it doesn't matter. We outspeed. We outspeed, so we're free to go out to Thumbs here. And I would traditionally go for a Fake Out. I feel like he's not going to try and save his Blastoise, but on the off chance that he does, I'm just going to go for a... Honestly, I'm just going to go for a U-turn. I was going to say I could knock off, but I'm just going to go for a U-turn so we can get up out. And we don't have to worry about it, because U-turn's going to do in the Blastoise. Get him up out of there. And even if he would have predicted the Fake Out and went out to the Trevenant, U-turn would have still done serious damage to him. So now, we have one offensive threat gone, being the Blastoise. Now we just have to deal with the Darmanitan. And the best way for us to do that is the Deontay. It just sucks, because as long as Darmanitan and Galvantula are still alive, Chestnut's in trouble. Wheezing, kind of. If Weezing carries Flamethrower or Fire Blast, then it's definitely an issue for us, because we can't really do anything to him besides Leech Seed. To that extent, though, he can't Sludge Bomb us. So really, I have no chance, I have no other option right now except to go out to Deontay. Which sucks, because his Trevenant is going to be a problem. Honestly, you could just go out to Trevenant right now. Trevenant is going to be a problem, and I don't think Rock resists... He went to Peter Parker, which is his Galvantula. Which, if it's Sash, he doesn't have to worry about anything. I guess the only plus side to this is... We could try and get a Trick Room up to work against his webs. I'm actually just going to get Stealth Rock up. Because if he goes for Sticky Web, I'm just going to get Stealth Rock up right now, because that Darmanitan is our main priority. We may be able to play around the rest of his team, but Darmanitan is a serious issue for us. So if he swaps in, I want to get those rocks in there and get him out of the way. I don't think this Galvantula can really do much to us. He might Energy Ball us. That could be a problem. I could go for a Trick Room and play against his webs. It scares me so much, though. Because Trick Room's really only going to work for... Chestnut. And he still has a Weezing, so I'm just going to Diamond Storm. I'm just going to Diamond Storm. He has Energy Ball, okay. I'm just going to Diamond Storm. We can't live another one, so I'm just going to do whatever damage I can, and hopefully, if worst comes to worst, if he is Sash, we can just go out to... And he is Sash. We can just go out to... Ambipom and Fake Out. We're just go out to Ambipom and knock off. If worst comes to worst, It just sucks because he still has that Trevenant, which is going to be a problem for us. Losing Chandelure and Mega Swampert the way we did. Mega Swampert didn't do anything. I feel like such an ass for that play. Oh, that was a terrible play. That was a terrible, terrible play. I can't believe I forgot Dynamic Punch. But I'm going to go out to Thumbs because these are really our only option right now. We can either Fake Out. Actually, no. You know what? We're good to go because Trevenant is slow as balls. Even if he has a Sticky Web up, how much does Sticky Web lower your speed by? Let's see Sticky Web. Sticky Web! By 1 stage. Okay, so Sticky Web lowers it by 1 stage, so we should still be able to outspeed a Trevenant, because isn't Ambipom like base... Isn't Ambipom like base 90 or base 100 or something like that? It's base 115! Never mind. I knew it was somewhere around 100. And Trevenant is base 56. So yeah, so even if he swaps out the Trevenant, predicting the Fake Out, we're still good to go. Honestly, we could just U-turn again. We could just U-turn out and not worry about it. I feel like he's not going to do that, though. You know what? No, I'm just going to play safe and go for Fake Out. If he swaps out, you see, that would have been an issue. Because with Sticky Webs, he's got a match that does outspeed us. So, I always try and think of all the things that can counter what I'm trying to go for before I even think about it. It's the same thing with Protect the last time we used this team. So, he's going to go out to Bam Bam now, which is a problem for us. Because, why would he go out to Bam Bam? Is he Scarfed? Well, the Sticky Web is up, so he might not be. I don't know if I want to risk... I don't want to risk Thumbs just yet like that. Ardeonte's gone! Oh, I forgot about... Well, we're screwed. We're screwed. Nobody wants to take a... Nobody wants to take a Flare Blitz. I'm going to go out to Chestnut. I'm going to go out to Chestnut and hope if he goes for a Flare Blitz, we can get as much recoil damage off as we can. Or if he just U-turns, which is a good possibility, he's going to Flare Blitz. Okay, so what we can get from this is a hearty amount of recoil damage and Rocky Helmet damage as well. So hopefully with that, we can get him down low enough so that a Fake Out can do major damage. And then, if he's not Scarfed, seeing as he's running a Sticky Web team, we may be able to, we may be able to outspeed his Darmanitan, and we get the. I keep forgetting. No, I don't forget. I always underestimate or overestimate Darmanitan's defenses. So that's good. It's good. It's good. So even though we messed up, we really messed up with that Swampert and that Chandelure. If they were here, this would be so much easier. We wouldn't have to play around this so much. But all he has left now is Trevenant and Weezing. And Weezing is still scary because really Weezing can do a lot of damage to us because we can't really mess with Weezing. So I'm gonna go for a knockoff and knock off whatever item he's holding. It just sucks because Weezing all he has to do is Sludge Bomb us. He's gonna Willow us. Oh, why couldn't you have missed? That would have been the one time that a miss would have been so good. It would have been so good. It would have been so good. That really sucks because we don't have a form of recovery. I'm not sure if the happiness is all the way up on this Ambipom. I'm pretty sure it's not, but we're burned, so it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. That was such a huge misplay. That I feel like the misplay with the Swampert, well, I don't feel like, I know the misplay with the Swampert and the Chandelure absolutely cost us. That absolutely cost us so much. Well, I wouldn't say the Chandelure was necessarily a misplay. It's just the misplay with the Mega Swampert really cost us so much. But I feel like even with that, we did still battle back as hard as we could, and we took something that could have been a serious loss and turned it into just a 2-0. Like, hypothetically, if we hadn't misplayed with the Swampert like that, I feel like we would have had a decent chance at getting the W in that battle. It's just the misplay was so crucial. It was so crucial because the misplay with the Swampert forced us to get rid of the Chandelure, and that was just a third of our team that we lost. We didn't even really need to. So I'm kicking myself in the ass over that because that was just stupid. But either way, good game to Jeff. Not trying to discredit him in any sense. Good game to him as well. And we're 1-1 with this team now. We need to get another W with it. So either way, if you guys enjoyed today's Wi-Fi battle, and of course, if you're proud members of the Nappy Nation, definitely make sure you smash the like button down below for us, because you already know your support is greatly appreciated. And of course, if we can break 2,500 likes, we will keep Wi-Fi battles coming. Of course, if you like to have a chance to be featured on a Wi-Fi battle, definitely make sure you follow us on Twitter. That's where all battles are set up. Link to it is in the description. And with that, let us know what MVP from our team which member of our team you felt was the MVP in today's Wi-Fi battle in the comment section below. With that, I'm gonna get up out. Thank you all so much for your support through the wins or the losses. Thank you guys for sticking around. You know me, YouTube 192. I'm out.